Welcome back. WeArEuS, and it's about time we go mess someone up. So, last episode we spent quite a bit of time fighting a boss that wasn't that hard and getting set on fire a lot.
This is the path to the Linum mine. We'll split up and explore from different directions. Poor Julian. He must have been imprisoned on the same false charges of treason. General, we can't let the Emperor get away with this. When you're finally face to face with him, what will you do?
Obviously, we tear everything up.
He will suffer. Just like he made all of us suffer. I'll be there by your side to see it happen.
I'm wondering if I should save for stat rerolls on the armor, since I don't have the Soul Eater set blueprints, so I can't actually make those, which is fine, but again, I want to I just really want that final skill. I think it's Phantom Judgment, something like that. Something Judgment. That resets the enemy's exhaustion. It's probably really expensive to cast, though. But I would like to try it at least once. As far as this goes, what do we even want? Let's get that to 30%. All of this time I've been dumping points into this, I've only gotten stamina damage increased up to 12%. That is literally nothing. That is basically 10% and a little bit of spit. I am not happy with that. I don't remember what the spear scales with. I think it's... pretty sure one of the stats is strength. Why does this scale increase attack damage by 3, and then the next one would increase it by 4? It's weird. Wait. Hold on. Okay, we get the 3. Okay, I understand now. We're getting a lot of it from... I get it. I kind of want to get our max stamina to an even 1800. I don't think I'm going to be putting any more points into proficiency. It just 12% does not feel good for 40 points worth of investment. Don't get me wrong, I get it. At least a little. That doing an extra, let's say 20 to 25% stamina, oh, I thought that was a chest. Stamina damage would actually be disgustingly, oh, hey there. Strong, especially with the spear, which already just absolutely decimates stamina, depending on what you're doing. Shouldn't be watching them, bud. Did you think I wouldn't see you? It's a little bit around the corner. I also see a guy slacking off on his training. Good man. I like them weak. Supple. Oh, there we go. For a second, the guy forgot how to open the door. So we get to our supple friend over here. Okay. All right. Okay. So remember the part about where I said I like it weak. That could be a worm. No, he doesn't have a bow. Those look like bombs. Another couple of guys just slacking off. He looked like he was in a little bit of pain. Oh. Okay. Stop that. Where the frick am I going? I thought that was a dog. And then we RP walk because we can. But that's boring. No idea why that's a thing. Oh, that's what I saw. I actually... They were just a couple of guys hanging out being dudes. Really? So I have to go down there and deal with them because I am apparently, hatefully, going the right way. Right, I pressed the wrong button last time. Right. As I said, there are some guys down here that are in need of a stabbing? Oh. Well, that couldn't have been luckier. Saw them this way. Where did you even come from? His buddy's not looking. Oh, that's unfortunately precarious. I hate all of that. Oh, he... Screw it. That is unfortunate. Like I said, no way that could be a worm. One can only hope the days of the worm bait are over. But expect me to never believe that. So how do you like your headaches, my good sir? Spicy? Extra mild? Like a child? Okay, so I could do it that time, but the other time I fought that dog... Oh, hey there. Really? I can do that? So I can go in. Hold on. I can go in, back off, and then go in for the third strike to activate Moonlight. So I've got to keep all of these combos in mind, especially based on the circumstances we find ourselves in. Because dashing backwards is not always a viable option. Wait, there was a purple item. There it is. Frick, are you even supposed to get... Oh. Lightning enhancer. Something of truly dubious value, considering what I've noticed about enemy stamina. How? Well, it's partly down to the fact that stamina damage increasing just is not good. We're doing this again. The only one that seems to care is the dog. Good boy. Golden Honor. Of course, we get that when we don't actually use dual wield anymore. Wait, so where were you even going to go? What was your plan? Okay, just... I guess he's just going to bend over and let it happen. Naturally, I won't disappoint. Unless I do. Down. Oh, hey there, bud. Just, why did it lock onto this guy? The least of my concerns. Okay. Heal. You can't touch me. Really? How did that happen? I was... What? What did I just see? Excuse me, good sir. Might you craft me some glasses, because I clearly am seeing things. See, I know I went for a charged attack, Not just any old charge attack, though. I went for a spirit skill. And it did no damage. And appeared, somehow, to get deflected. And in my confusion, I got hit with an unblockable attack because nothing made sense anymore. And I was stun locked in real life. Can you help me understand? Can you craft something to help me understand what happened? He listened to my story and then said no. I do have a means of healing, but I have no real way to replenish the supply of that particular item, so I'm not going to use it. In case you're wondering, I'm talking about the willpower orb. I don't know if 7 is all that I have, or if I have more in storage. No, 7 is all that I have. And it's actually a pretty decent item, also, of all things said. So, it's kind of annoying that I can't craft it, or at least seemingly buy it. The Bard might have some for sale if I ever see him again, which I highly doubt, because he likes hanging out with monsters, apparently. Why is this a thing? He's just... So I must be pixel peeking this guy. That is unfortunate for him. Oh. No, that's not anything. Good. I don't think the spear has any means of replenishing health. Oh, that's set effects anyway, now that I think about it. Usually it's sprint dodging or guarding. I know there's a heavy sword armor set that grants you regeneration when you brink guard. Yeah, it's when you brink guard. But you lose it if you take damage. Which, I mean, makes sense. You can basically just run around in a circle, take no hits, and then... I don't remember how much the regeneration is. It might have said, but I was too busy being surprised by the fact that I could actually see what the effects of an armor set were doing, which is atypical for a Souls-like. And this is a Souls-like. Don't let anyone lie to you about that. Sure, it's more action-oriented, but... Why are you pointing at... Why are you looking at me and then pointing? I didn't do it. Yet. I missed twice. I am the best at this. The best there ever was. The best they've ever had. I forgot that the camera locks me into staring at what I'm doing when I do one of those things, so That's just great. Don't think I don't see him either. Stop that. You can't touch this. Okay, I mistimed it. That's my fault. I get it. Really? Yeah, I did that to you. Do it. Oh. Who else is in here? So I could throw one of these at the wall and get everyone staring at it. Let's see how that works. See, I know I was never going to get to this guy's back. I didn't get hit. How'd that happen? Oh. Okay. Makes another dash in to close the distance. But that goes far enough on its own that it should be fine, so... I suspect there's an elite on the way. I don't know if 4 heals are going to be enough. Depending on what it is we're dealing with, what they do, so on and so forth. Dang it. So, what are we looking at here? Okay, yeah, that's a dog. Is he coming back? I miss him. Oh, there's awkward. Nothing is quite as awkward as seeing your friend turn to red mist mid-conversation. There was really another one, huh? Are you? No. That one, pretty sure that was my fault. I don't know if that fireball was heat-seeking, so to speak, but... I really should not have gotten hit by that thing. You okay, buddy? So is it just a normal thing that this guy runs around in the forge casting fire spells to the point where no one bats an eye? Are you actually kidding me? I'm trying to lock. Why? This game does dumb stuff sometimes. Pretty sure. So before all of that happened, I was wondering. That close to that guy. Though, since a mage was the one who killed me, sweet release. Enjoy the stun lock, buddy. I also just remembered that I have a skill whose entire purpose is to nullify attacks and put me behind the enemy. We're just going to do this way. The way Mama used to make. Give me stamina back. I almost wish someone would come up on this elevator. I'm looking for possible secrets. All right. Are you? That's rather upsetting. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Mage patrolling. Who then turns to red mist. Are you? That guy has more health than I do. You okay, bud? Even your friend looked at you like you were a little... Okay. He's not any old fire mage. Oh, I ran out of stamina. really should stick spamming spells like your buddies. Oh, this leads up to the other mage. But first, gotta set this item free into my pocket. Why would I bother to open that? It's not like I'm sorry. I was losing health? How? Okay, so it was obviously plague, because I remember standing on top of the festering meatball, wailing on the fire mage before he fell off of it, and then, well, things continued from there. Oh, that's not great. Trust nothing.
I survived the war. Was that all just so that I die here?
Yeah, kinda. I'm sure it smells delightful up here. Where does this drop down? Okay, back there. I needed to heal anyway. Granted, we only have the one. Oh, there is another of these guys. Neat. Yeah. Oh. Still not happy about the way I deal with those guys. Gotta come up with something better. Though the backdash into activating Moonlight is a really good touch. Really? I get Moonlight in 2 swings like that? I mistimed that. Haha! Nice. Pretty sure it's... No, Reflection is the other one. Anyway, I tried to parry that, and, well, the thing you're supposed to use to parry it. I don't remember its exact name. But that didn't quite work out. Defector's Scroll, the Defector set. Nice. I tried to do it when the... Okay, that's cool. When I saw the symbol indicating the unblockable was coming rather than when it was about to hit me, so... I fully am aware that the Julian's necklace, and I'm fully aware that the issue lay with me there. So I can activate Moonlight in a single hit, depending on how I... Yeah, I did break the other soul stone. Hey, buddy. You're it. His weapon is... He's an elite. That's got to be upsetting. Where? Oh, because I did the Shredder's Scroll. Really? I don't... Did that drop, or was it a thing I just got? Because I'm wearing the Bard set, things are a little weird. So, I don't know if it's because I have the Bard set and I got lucky and the thing just dropped, or if you're supposed to get that from him. So I'm not entirely sure. In case you were wondering, yeah, I spent a spirit charge. That's... I don't... They could have called them points, but I guess charges is just as good. So yeah, I spent a spirit charge there, and by the way, I killed the elite and took no damage. And got it back before the guy died. Equivalent exchange. Sure, let's say it works like that. Is there anything else of note in here aside from the item in the distance? They want me to go up or go over there? That's a guy minding his own business, so I'll leave him to it. Okay. I don't know how I got hit there. It feels like my head and hands were not in agreement on what was supposed to go on there. Ooh, a correction manual. I sure hope that does not include any clapping. Yeah, I definitely hope that's not part of the... Oh, there he is. Actually, I'm going to deal with that right now. Saying the pink-haired lady turned into something strange in the cellar. What pink-haired lady? I haven't the slightest idea. hey, we get... Well, we did this to another one, and I remember he was left with a smidge of health. I'm not entirely sure what I did there. The buttons I pressed did not give me the outcome I was expecting. Wait. Who do you think you are? Oh. What if I do this? I'm not as good. With style and flair, I just killed him there. Wait. Now see, yep. Yep. Now we've gone from people to not people. People light, people adjacent, even. There's nothing that way. So, crap. There, set you free. Really thought that would work out. Okay. Crap. Standing next to it, too. And again, What happens if I do this? Probably should just put this on there. I'm particularly annoyed at myself that I got hit at all by those guys. I really do not appreciate being farted on. I mean, if they were lovely ladies, we could discuss this. Hopefully I could convince her to not. Just the same. But the fact that they're putrid mounds of whatever the frick they are, that actually annoys me. And again, no one in the rafters looking for an easy shot. Going around the corner.
Move it! Would you want to be fed to the beast?
Mother frickin'. Coming at you. Really? He had another one in the chamber. Of course he did. I missed the timing again. And yes, I have other options for dealing with unblockables. Oh, so that's what's going on. Here. Sir? Sir? Are you... What the... I am actually upset. Everything is touching me, and I hate it. So he mentioned a pink-haired woman in a cellar. And here I was thinking I should say that I should give the plague mounds a wide berth so they don't deal damage to me and don't apply plague. Well, you know who dies here. Both of them. They thought I wouldn't be looking for loot. For shame. That was Khazan breathing. That is really annoying. Yeah, I'll take the shortcut. All the nonsense I've subjected myself to, of course I'm going to replenish my heals. I don't remember who's going to actually revive, though, but it doesn't matter. Said I want to get my stamina to a nice, clean 1800, and then we'll play things by ear. Excuse me. That's a big guy. It's an archer. So if he doesn't find anything, what then? Oh, foolish me. Of course, he just knows not only where I attacked from, but where I currently am. As you do. Oh, this was a normal guy. One moment, prioritizing. Okay. I like when I press dodge and don't. That's my favorite part of the game. Of course it ended up down there. I don't care. That's right. I am leaving loot. If you're actually watching this video for some reason, it happened. It finally happened. The legends were true. Won't be a worm, so I'm not worried about that. Frankly, I would be fascinated if it were. Just... oh, he's that kind of a mage. I am spamming the dodge button to get out of range of that guy. But it appears that somehow I was out of stamina. Can anyone explain to me how that could be? Is it possible that when you enter Phantom mode, whatever your stamina is, at that moment is frozen, which is the most retarded thing I've ever heard. I should not have died there. And it's particularly upsetting to have died to a piss baby fire mage. Granted, if there were magic in the game, I'd probably be doing it the same way he's doing it. But he's a piss baby, not me. Crap, we have to do all of this again? Red misting people's friends and such? Then there's this pair of idiots. It's so cute, it thought it was safe. Oh, I completely forgot about that chest. Ignored it. Outstyled. Spamming dodge. Cutthroat's ring. I guess we can check what that does. Rear assault. Okay. And that, yeah, okay. Accidentally locked it. I'd rather have defense now and forever. It's a decent health boost. I mean, it's only 12, but every smidge helps. Though I don't know entirely how the strategist set effect works, so I don't think I have anything for the cutthroat set anyway. Right? I don't know what I'm looking at here. So I've got part of a mercenary set here. Where it's based on dealing ranged damage. But you need the 3-piece to even get the most interesting part of it. And then I don't understand. Oh, that's for that one skill. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It sucks less than I would have thought. Because the only thing I could think of was the javelins, and those are too valuable to just spam. Though I'd never used them, well, for good reason in a boss fight. I don't have another part of the cutthroat set, though. I like the rear assault damage, yeah, the damage bonus from the rear assault effect. Good lord. Oh. Huh. There was supposed to be a dog here last time. I don't remember where it was. Get spanked, kid. I know there's a dog around the corner. Why are you pretending to be a normal mage? This is my town. That should be scarier than it actually ends up being.
I can do it. Please, please don't get me to the beast.
I mean, it's a purple. It looks like it's around the corner from that path there. It could be stairs. I don't know. What if I didn't let him just shoot me in the back? Huh? What if we went with that? Don't understand how I'm supposed to get over there. We'll see how things play out. we definitely haven't been up there yet. So this has to lead there.
Khazan, is it really you?
You think I'm just going to take that bait?
They said you were dead, but I refused to believe it. I knew you would save us.
You need to hurry, though, sir. Julian's been taken to the execution chamber. It's at the top floor.
By the way, is there a cellar here somewhere?
Hurry. Those bastards are going to feed him to the beast.
About my question, though. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is probably going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back every single day this week, aside from the weekends. I don't do weekends. I may record on weekends. So that's not exactly true. But in theory, and preferable practice, I don't do weekends. Every other single day of the week, though, is game. So, come back for more. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.